So guys, welcome back to West Wild World. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I'm in not a bit of a rush, but my West African forest finally took off the tongs, so I'm going to try and offer him another one real quick, and that's why I'm a bit excited at the moment, because he took it very easily. He might take it again. Let's just see. Yeah, it looks like he's interested. Okay. So I've had a very big issue with getting this guy to eat off the tongs. It's been quite a mission, and probably now that I'm filming, probably won't take it. But he literally just took one of his first frozen thawed meals with me. And he's a very young forest cobra, so he doesn't have that confidence of a big forest cobra yet. You can still see that he stands nice and tall, but he would way prefer to be flighty than to actually stand his ground like a normal West African. But yeah, I'm actually not gonna test my limit. He's coming back. Might not test my limits too much because I don't want him to regurge the rat that he just took. He's not interested. Okay, that's fine. So he didn't want to take, but you can check how beautiful he is standing up there in the back. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm super stoked that he actually took a meal. But now I have an extra little rodent over here. It's from the snakes that didn't want to eat last time. So I'm just gonna offer it maybe down to this puffy down here. Have to be careful of the female on top. Not she'll probably take it. Do you want it? Okay, there we go. Can I get my tongs back? Beautiful puff adder. Absolutely love my puffies. They're all doing super well. Super stoked. I thought this male at the bottom, the Tanzanian one, was going to pass away because he was sick for a very long time, but he's powering down meals right now. So super happy with that. But I just have 2 snakes to clean. I think that's all. And that will be the end of the video. It's just a quick little video. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so my boathrops just went to the bathroom over here, and he's sitting at the back. His light also broke, but there is a heating pad in here, so I'm not too worried about it. It's also knocked all of his water over. So let's open up. And if you guys have seen, it's always a fun time trying to deal with this boathrops, as is dealing with any boathrops, because they are little pogo sticks with fangs. There he is. And he's just popped out a shed recently, so he's looking extra gorgeous. Let's see how he's acting. As you can see, he's in his strike position now, so if I touch his tail, he'll come straight back at me. But this guy is a Bothrops columbiensis, commonly known as the fer-de-lance. There are a bunch of Bothrops species, but this one is a special locale. And how I know, from what I know, is why that it was split from the Atrox, is that they have a very different venom to the Atrox. But I am not a smarty pants herpetologist, so I only go off of what I'm told and what I read some of the papers. But this guy has become super smart, so he won't even let me get his tail. But look how beautiful this guy is. He might look back at you. Awesome yellows on him. He's such a stunning animal. Looks very similar to the Atrox, the Bothrops Atrox, the common fer-de-lance, but that yellow is a very big differential on how they look. But I'm just going to get him straight into the bin, and we'll clean up and then we can move on afterwards. Okay, so the whole thing why I'm in such a rush, and it's going to be a short video today, is because the Springboks are playing in the Rugby World Cup. So I have to go support my home team. But look at how beautiful this guy is. Absolutely stunning animal. Hopefully you'll let me get to his tail so I can actually show him to you guys a little bit, because he almost never lets me tail him. because he always just wants to bite like a typical Bothrops. But look at how gorgeous this snake is. He can get all the way back up to my hand in a blink of an eye, so I do have to be very careful. It is a very, very difficult snake to handle because they are little heat-seeking missiles, because they are a pit viper. You can see those big nostril-like things at the front of his face. Those are heat-sensing pits, which are very, very sensitive to any change in heat, which help him hunt at night. But he looks like he wants to bite me, so let's just get him in here, fill up his water, and there we go. Again, I always say it, but that is his defense mechanism. The little tail wag, he's mimicking a rattlesnake. So they will do that with their tails in the leaf litter to sort of deter any predators that come close to him. But I'm not going to spend too much time with him. Move swiftly on. Okay, so next up is going to be the Eurocoin, as my girlfriend calls it. It's the Eurocoin rattlesnake. Whoopsie daisy, I hooked my girlfriend. Figuratively and literally. But this guy is an absolute bastard of a rattlesnake. With his venom and his attitude, because he likes to bite and he doesn't like to be touched. So I have to be very careful. But he went to the bathroom, and he also doesn't want to be hooked, apparently. Will you let me get your tail, or are you going to strike at me? You're going to strike at me. But these guys are endemic to Venezuela. Hello. Yes, yes, yes. They are. You see how he tried to get back at my hand. They are endemic to Venezuela, so that means that they are only found on or in the country of Venezuela. Woo! You really don't like me tailing you, hey? What's cool about them is that they actually have a neurotoxic venom instead of the normal hemotoxins that rattlesnakes usually possess, the Crotalus species. And the other cool thing about them is that they have no specific pattern down their backs. Most rattlesnakes have diamond or stripe patterning down their back, and this guy, I think they call it a variated or variegated pattern. Seems like he's calmed down. As you can see, there are no like solid patterning down the rest of his back. It looks like polka dots and cookies and cream sort of coloration. Absolutely gorgeous animal. We don't get to see him too often because he doesn't actually calm down like this on the hook. He just wants to bite me all the time. But I'm just going to clean up his enclosure and then I'll get straight back to you guys. But look how gorgeous. My favorite rattlesnake species of all time. Absolutely stunning animal. Look at how gorgeous this animal is. Absolutely stunning. Gained a lot of weight since I've actually gotten, I think I got it sold as a her. I've never probed it because I'm not really interested in breeding. It's also gone through 3 sheds with me, so it had no beads on its tail because the rattlesnakes, let me get it out actually, so I don't, you're not just looking at an idiot talk. So rattlesnakes, yes, rattlesnakes actually, oh, he's kind of strong. If you can see there, he's actually rattling. Rattlesnakes actually get an extra bead on their tail every time they shed. There's nothing special or like there's nothing actually in their rattle that makes them make that sound. It's actually just a vibration of the rattle going against each other. And it's actually made of the same substance that our fingernails are made of, which is keratin. So yeah, nothing special in it. It's just vibration when they shake it. I think they can shake it up to 60,000 times a second or a minute. I can't remember. I'm not that knowledgeable about the intricate details of rattlesnakes, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous animal. This might be the end of the video. I just need to see if Sassy the snake has shed. But look at that gorgeous animal. Absolutely stunning. Seems to be calming down quite a bit because it never used to let me tail it at all. And now I can sort of get away with it. So hopefully it's getting used to me. Would be a lot better for the animal and for me. But yeah, just gonna move on to some other snakes. Okay, so I'm just busy. It's what is called watering a gaboon viper. So when they're young like this, they obviously will sit in ambush and actually wait for it to rain and then start drinking. So they're not very good at drinking from the water bowl. And if you don't water these snakes, by watering I mean you pick them up and push their head into the water until you can see his jaws flexing there and he's starting to drink, they can actually die of dehydration. So yeah, very, very crucial thing to do, and they get constipated very, very easily, so giving them lukewarm baths after a meal is also a very, very good thing. But yeah, he just tried to drown himself, so that's why we just got a little video of him, but he's absolutely gorgeous. A West African gaboon viper, the snake known for the largest fangs and the biggest venom yield of any snake on the planet. You can see this guy is only about 3 or 4 months old and he already has a huge head. But yeah, this wasn't the snake that I was going to go on to, but I just thought I should water him before I move on to the other snake. Okay, yeah, as you can see, Sassy the snake, she was in the blue. She's actually just gone through the clear phase now, so she's just about to pop out of shed. So this was the snake that I was going to go on to if she did pop out of shed, but yeah, so she hasn't. So I'm just going to offer her some water, and then that's going to be the end of our video. You not want some water? Yes, yes. Okay. Oi, whoopsie daisy, and that's why we call her Sassy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Goddamn, this grown man screaming like a toddler. Ain't no surprise why your wife doesn't want you. Walking through the hall, bruh, spirits too terrified to haunt us.